times were very hard. Material-wise, growing up on the farm during the Depression, things were very tight and very, I say hard. It was hard living,
Mm-hmm.
but
Did you have enough food to eat?
oh, somehow my mother managed to do that. I can remember eating for supper maybe bread and gravy. You know,
Right.
so it was always
Simple
something
food.
there. It was always something there.
And you talked about you said there were some dust storms where you you would string a rope between the house and the barn so you didn't get lost.
Back in the Dust Bowl days, and that was in the 30s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in
I
the
think
30s,
so.
37, something like that. But yeah, we didn't have a real bad thing like they did in uh, Colorado and Kansas, but the dust storm would come in, and you could see the black cloud come up. You had about 30 minutes to get inside. It was coming that fast. But for doing the chores, my dad and brother Earl would string a rope between the house and the barn so they didn't get lost.
It was
And
that black.
that would have been about half the distance from here to that house across the street.
Okay.
Half that distance to the barn.
But you had to have that rope.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us out of the house. Us little guys couldn't get out of the house. So. My parents would go to a dance in a neighboring town on Saturday nights, and my parents actually learned how to dance right there in that dance hall. And I don't know, I don't think they danced before we started doing that, but I was pretty young at that time. Lucille was pretty young, but we found out we could dance on that dance floor. We did a lot of dancing. We were probably, I'm saying, about 10.
Oh, that young.
That young.
Okay.
And and nobody stopped us, so we just did it.
No one said no kids on the dance floor.
No.
And
They just turned us loose, and we were pretty good dancers, my sister and I. So I don't know. It was fun.
It sounds like fun.
My sister Edie was left-handed. I think
Was
my
she?
brother Earl might have been left-handed as well. But Edie definitely was. She hit me with her left hand.
You remember that?
Oh, yes. There's a thing in one of those genealogy things there that talks about Edie got mad at me for squirting water or something, but we had, it didn't happen exactly that way. There was back in the old farm days, there was a window right there, and there's a little half moon type opening there, that had been broken out. And Edie was inside with the ironing board ironing clothes, and I was outside squirting water through that little.
Oh, you were a tease.
Well, she came out and beat the tar out of me.
Didn't she throw the water gun somewhere?
I don't know.
I think you told me once she threw it in the outhouse.
I didn't, she did.
Right, and so you never knew where it went.
Never saw it again. She told me later what she had done with it, because I did a lot of looking. I didn't think she'd do that.
And
I didn't know she was that mad.
apparently she was.
She was a left hand. Was a lefty, and when she got mad, she had a tendency to chew her tongue.
Really? How funny.
That's
Okay.
when you knew you ought to get out of the way.
Then it was time to leave. Okay.